Faith TV Plus.
Gunmen abduct Benue Commissioner. Fire guards Lupeju warehouse in Lagos. Supreme Court goes up in flames in Abuja. Tribunal delivers judgment on governorship petitions. Lagos government says CUC protests in breach of law. 3 escape death as tanker falls crushes in Ojuelegba. Now the news. The Benue State government on Monday confirmed the abduction of the Commissioner for Information, Culture and Tourism, Mr. Matthew Abo, and a former chairman of the Ukum local government area, Mr. Ewushima Eruka. The chief press secretary to the governor of Benue State, Dasokrula, in a statement said Abo was kidnapped by gunmen in his Ankara home at about 8 p.m. on Sunday, while Eruka was abducted on Saturday. The statement disclosed that since taking the draw to yet to be identified locations, the kidnappers have made contact with the family of Eruka but are yet to make contact with Abo's family. On to the next. Operatives of the Lagos State Fire and Rescue Service over the weekend responded to a fire outbreak at a petrochemical plant in Lagos. The fire incident occurred in Mega Plastic in the Lupeju area of the state. Adeseye Margaret, director of the State Fire Service, said the emergency alert was received at 7:26 a.m. on Saturday. She added that no lives were lost and no one sustained injury from the outbreak. She also disclosed that the storage and factory sections of the petrochemical company were badly affected. Meanwhile, in Abuja, a section of the Supreme Court building complex in the 3-arm zone, Abuja, was on Monday morning gutted by fire. The public relations officer for the court, Mr. Festus Akonde, said the cause of the fire was electrical from one of the chambers of the justices and was put out with the use of fire extinguishers. Akonde added that the stories making the rounds on social media that there are casualties are fake news. According to another source who chose to remain anonymous, the fire started around 6 a.m. It was gathered that the cleaners on duty and some of the workers who resumed early for work detected the fire and raised the alarm. The workers were said to have used the fire extinguishers in the building to combat the fire. 3 offices, including that of Justice Mohammed Salawa, were touched by the fire.
Don't mind them. No, we cause the war. I can't fight. The bango nyali ya. The car go ega. Kaka mo we vi akia ito mvi akati mo ndi bikulu te mo piu so.
That is fire. Oh, okay, come on. Now fire. Oh, Supreme Court is burning. Hey! But there is help. Why is the time now? You will tell me say may I stop or not stop? Is it not my office? Why is the video says I tell you?
In similar reports, the Governorship Election Petitions Tribunal sitting in Lagos State has commenced a proceeding to deliver its judgment on petitions challenging the election of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu in March. The tribunal judges led by Justice Aram Ashram stepped into court at 10:24 a.m. with judgment to be delivered on Abdulaziz Adediran aka Jando's petition first. The petitioners Jando, who was the candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in the March 18 election, and the Labour Party candidate Gbadebo Rodesvival, had yet to arrive in court at the commencement of the proceeding. The Deputy Governor Obafemi Hamzat and the Secretary to the Lagos State Government Abimbola Salu Ondeyin are present in court. Meanwhile, the Lagos State government has asked the Trade Union Congress to suspend its protest in the state as it's a breach of law if carried out. The TUC is embarking on the protest over last year's suspension of the activities of Lagos State chapter of the Road Transport Employers Association of Nigeria, RTEAN. The Lagos State government has, however, described it as an attempt to arm twist and intimidate the government, considering all the efforts being made to resolve the matter amicably. Interestingly, members of the TUC on Monday defied the government's order as they were seen publicly protesting and headed towards Alausa. Finally, on the news, the Lagos State Traffic Management Authority (LASTMA) has closed the Ojuelegba Bridge to traffic following a 40-foot container falling on a Toyota Corolla car at the top of the Ojuelegba Bridge in Ward Stadium around 10:30 p.m. on Sunday night. The incident occurred at the Abati Barrack end of the Ojuelegba Bridge, Surulere. According to a statement signed by LASTMA spokesman Adebayo Taofik, 3 occupants of the Toyota Corolla vehicle were rescued, with 2 of them rushed to a nearby hospital for medical attention. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining our news broadcast. For more updates, kindly subscribe and turn on your notification bell. Opeyemi Olugbemi reporting for Flip TV Plus.